Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back with another episode of Payne Reality. I am Tia Payne.
Hello, I'm Jew.
This is Jew Payne.
Just Jew.
Jew Payne. Everybody always call me Tia Payne. Nobody just says, hey, Tia.
Because some names you got to say the whole name. Tia Payne, Willie Dingle.
Wait, you
Just
don't
whole
call him
name.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tia Payne. Tia Payne, how are you? I just be
Yeah.
like, just Tia is fine.
Gotta
Just
say
it's
whole
fine.
name. That's how it be.
Unnecessary. But
Yes.
tonight, we are going to talk about an issue that was pretty big in our family. We've tried a lot of different stuff over the years to limit social media, not be on social media as much. We've done a lot of different things. So I'm going to let you start this discussion today
You already
because
started.
I didn't really. But
Uh,
you wasn't ready, so I had to jump right in.
I was more than ready.
You wasn't ready, so I figure I would jump in and start because you wasn't ready.
Well, like she said, we're gonna talk about social media, just in the family dynamic. Obviously, most people have opinions on whether or not social media is good and things like that. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't necessarily say it's been an issue, but obviously social media can be used for positive stuff and things like that. So today I just really want to talk about some of the ups and downs, some of the pitfalls, some of the positive stuff about what you can use social media for in your relationship, as well as some of the ways that social media can kind of let's just say hinder your relationship. Because I mean, I wouldn't know what other word to use. But from my perspective, like she said, for us, social media has been a roller coaster ride, um, especially when we talk about just with the kids, because obviously a lot like this is a social media driven generation, really, but trying to not only shield them from stuff but also monitor social media use and things like that. Um, it got difficult at times. um, I can honestly say,
Yeah.
I can honestly say, I think our older kids combined probably have
Hey, Jasmine.
they probably have 46 Facebook pages,
46.
um, just based off of, hey, you don't need to be on Facebook, or hey, we shutting down social media, and hey, I know a way around that, so I'm gonna have all these different accounts so that I can do what I want to do. Um, but the oddest thing in the world is when you're not supposed to have it, but you have it, but you're still friends with a lot of the people who are still, friends with your parents and stuff like that. So, some of the posts and stuff like that. But um, yeah, like Tia said, it's been a roller coaster, but it's kind of like how do you monitor that? Is there a way to monitor that? Is there a way to, say, hey, I don't mind if you're on this platform, but I don't want you on this platform, and actually have not only kids but you yourself stick to that and be like,
Right.
okay, how do we monitor that? So if you got suggestions or thoughts, please share them, because we've tried just about everything, and yeah.
You remember when it was like 1,000 Instagram accounts?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
kids come up with what's they call the spam Instagrams and the spam
Yeah.
this account or the spam that account.
Any way around it.
Any way around trying to get on. Like, listen, I'm the gadget person in our household. Like,
Techie.
I'm very techie.
She already got an iPhone 19.
So first of all, there's no such thing as iPhone
Right. That's why
19.
you already got it.
Anyways, so I'm techie. I like
Exactly.
gadgets. I like technology.
Gadgets.
I
See?
do. So I tend to always get most of the new. Right now, I'm on iPhone. Like, listen, I know it's always that great debate of Android or
There's
iPhone.
no debate, man. If you don't have an iPhone and your message show up blue,
Green,
just
maybe.
green, blue, other something other than what iPhone messages show up as. Get a new phone.
So I actually, now I know people be thinking, people might think like I'm not being truthful. I actually prefer, I'm not the software. I prefer Samsung. Samsung has the best phones ever to me. However, I do not like Android software. So that's my issue. I don't like Android software. It's too glitchy for me. Although, I'm so techie that, when Apple be coming out with
T,
these,
T, T. We're talking about social media.
I know.
I
But
know,
this
but you.
this is gonna lead into what I was about to say about social media.
All right,
Like I feel like you interrupted me on purpose, and
I
I don't.
did. Because we talking about social media. You talking about Androids.
Paula, I'm saddened that I actually showed the comment because there's no such thing as iPhone
She
19.
said if there was.
So, any case,
But
I
you
just
know.
I do a lot with gadgets and phones and a lot. I want the most fabulous TV, all of those type of things. I just want to have them. With that being said, because I'm like that, I used to always, I want to try this new tablet that comes out to see how it's going to work. Is it going to do all of the wonderful things that my mind tell me that something of this magnitude should be able to do? So I'll buy a new tablet, or I'll go try this, or I just used to have all different type of devices in the house. So my children, my kids are just like me. Especially my older two. They are very, very much like me. They are techie. They like gadgets. They like, look at that. Somebody was on my side.
Hey man, chill, Lamont.
Because I was leading up to something and you was interrupting me,
All right,
trying to act like I wasn't talking about it.
my bad, Lamont and Tia.
And he watching the game right now while
There's
we
not even a
supposed,
game
it's
on.
because it's a commercial on now.
No, there. This was the track meet. There ain't no game. If the
Okay,
game was
same
on, I
difference.
might not be on live right now with you all, America.
It's the same difference.
America.
In any case, I used to have a lot of gadgets in the house. I probably still have a lot of gadgets in the house. And so the kids would just find ways of getting these gadgets, and they would, make all different type of, they didn't really do Facebook per se. Like Facebook kind of came later, but it was more like hidden Instagrams. What was that other one that used to Snapchat? It would be like hidden
No,
Snapchats.
originally it started as Facebook though, but then they graduated to doing the other ones.
So I feel like Paula is my friend,
Who is Paula?
but I feel like she is really
Oh.
on your side right now.
Hey, Paula, thank you. Thank you. Sometimes it has to be
Paula.
done, Paula. It's okay. Thank you. Appreciate you. Carry on. Continue, Ray. All right, go ahead.
You know what? And now she laughing too.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Paula, you didn't even know him. I knew you first. Like I feel like you should not be on his side right now. But that look at this. Look at this. Look. She is definitely on your side tonight.
Sometimes.
I don't even remember what I was about to say because Paula, you just threw my whole train of thought off.
You were just talking about the different accounts with Snapchat and all them.
So you said it wasn't Facebook. Though.
It was. Because remember, we'd be like, you can't be on Facebook. And then you'd be like, such and such told me about a post they seen or something like that. Or we would actually find their other account.
Oh, okay.
And we was like,
so.
how we like, are you on Facebook? No.
Yeah.
And then we found the accounts. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it was a lot of them too.
It was a lot of them. It was different. Facebook, Snapchats, Instagrams.
Yeah.
It was all type of stuff. It got so bad at one point I actually I shut off the Wi-Fi in the house, and like the only people who had access to the code was me and Jew. Like we was the only ones had access to the code, so the kids couldn't get on. See, Jasmine on my side. She's on my side. Now,
Paula says she love you.
But I ain't talking to Paula right now because she just was throwing
tonight.
me all under the bus right now. But see, Jasmine on my side, because I've known Jasmine since I was 9 years old. We used to get in trouble together at 9. Okay. I do love you, Paula, but I wasn't feeling you for like all of the 5 minutes that I was trying to talk because you was really on his side, and it kind of made me, feel a little certain type of way. But okay, I digress. Y'all, I be having so many thoughts in my head sometimes that I just be like, I be all over the place sometimes. Like I just be needing to just bring it back to focus on what it was I was talking about. So with the maid and Kendall interrupting us too. Kendall, you want to come say hi? Come on.
I need to help Dad.
But well, then you don't need to come say hi. We're gonna do a according. Come here. We're gonna do an according to okay. According to Kendall's segment one day. Come on. Say hi.
Hi.
Got it. Y'all see all her hair she got? And she don't like to get it combed either. It's
The
just
sacrifices we make.
Daddy, why do you have my headphones on?
All right, but we come get your headphones so we can finish this.
So at one point I had turned off the Wi-Fi. Only me and you had the Wi-Fi password. And didn't they find out the Wi-Fi password?
I don't know.
It's been a lot over the years of trying to like streamline what's acceptable as far as social media is concerned. Wait, see, Paula be getting me distracted, y'all. This is her first time even meeting him.
Nice to meet you too, Miss Paula. All right, carry on.
Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying. Paula, you was distracting me today. Oh, I don't remember what I was saying. I really did forget.
You're just talking about how hard it is to monitor. Or
I know, but you actually supposed to be leading the conversation.
I mean, I was.
Okay, go ahead. I'm done.
And then you were speaking, so I always want to let you speak.
That's because you be trying not to talk, though.
I mean, I talk some.
So we tried changing Wi-Fi passwords. We tried a lot to do like different to do like just a lot of different stuff. That didn't necessarily really work all the time. Even with us, like we had to actually set limits on like what it is that we had to set limits on some of the stuff that we was. You remember the time we set the limit where at 10 o'clock we shut everything down?
Yeah, that was a long time ago because this fell by the wayside.
It did, but I was thinking the other day like we should actually bring that back. So a long time ago, what we decided to do is so we would make sure the kids was in the bed by 10 o'clock. We would make sure all the kids was in the bed by 10 o'clock, and we would literally shut down. Like we would shut down our phones, we would shut down TV, depending on what it was that we was doing. Like, and I had made this post on Facebook that said, okay, like if y'all contacting us after 10 o'clock, we're not responding. So nothing's wrong with us, but we're literally not responding, just to try to bring some boundaries, because you laying in the bed at night and you scrolling, not TikTok. Come on now, y'all. TikTok, like you'll be on TikTok forever, cracking up in the middle of the night, just laughing loudly. I mean, maybe I'm the only person that do that. I don't know.
She might be the only person in this house because I don't get on TikTok.
In any case, I mean, we
besides
really.
Julian.
But you was interrupting me though.
Sorry. Go ahead. My bad, Lamont.
Hey, wait. So we had to really put like some stuff in place for us, which didn't always work. Like sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. We've tried like when we go out, we've tried to make sure we're putting phones down, that we're being present for each other, because that's one of the big things. Like y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all again, I am a praying person. Like I pray, like I ask God for direction all the time, and one area I've always asked God direction for is how to be family oriented. I didn't grow up family oriented. I didn't grow up family oriented. We'll just put it that way. So, and then I'm also a loner. I'm a loner. Like I love my kids. I love my boo thing. Y'all see, I be posting him all the time. But I also like to be alone. I actually do like to be alone. I like to be by myself. It's nothing for me to go to a hotel by myself and be gone for like 4 days because I just like to be by myself. But I really started praying, asking God, like, how can I be present with my family, especially when it comes to like dealing with social media, my work life balance, all of those things, I had to ask God, how can I be present? How can I, be here with my family? So, I try all kind of stuff to make sure I'm not sitting on social media like for hours and hours and hours and hours. And now with Julian and Kendall, here they come up. Remember I said I'm the gadgety techie person, so I will. We get brand new tablets for Christmas in our house because, I mean, I have a problem. I'll admit it. When it comes to getting a new phone, or it got to be the latest and greatest, y'all. I'm not trying to get something that's like bootlegish looking. I'm not doing it. Even our TVs, like, they gotta be nice. Our TVs gotta be nice. All that stuff gotta be nice. So Julian and Kendall, they got gadgets. So Julian, he had an Instagram, or not an Instagram, but a TikTok.
Yeah, I think he still got. That's the
He
only one
do.
he got though.
We had to ban him for a little bit because, or he got this notice on his TikTok because this dude doing TikToks and he had his shirt off, and so they like flagging his account like he doing something wrong. And then Kendall, like Kendall had this, y'all. I don't. This is okay. This is the perfect reason why we having this conversation. Kendall's 6. This one, she was what, 5? I had to ban Kendall from TikTok. Like Kendall loved TikTok. She loved making TikToks. She missed personality on TikTok. And so this one day, and I'm so happy I actually caught this before she posted it on TikTok. This one particular day, Jalen sends me a video of Kendall. This is a video Kendall is about to post on TikTok. And I'm not sure where Kendall got this dance from. It was very inappropriate. It was a very inappropriate dance. What was you talking about? Peanut butter and no ketchup. It was something she was talking about in this dance. And man, when I tell you she went to cocking this hip and doing this little shimmy type of move, it was all bad. It was just kind of bad. And so I literally had to ban her from TikTok. Like, you will never again. I cannot. Like, and then I was going through her tablet, little stuff that she had been doing. Like, she hadn't posted it yet, but you can do on TikTok, you can do like I don't know what they call, but before you post them, man, and I'm checking her little stuff, and she transitioning in pajamas and all this type of stuff, and kids don't know how to transition, and she ain't got nothing, but still like she's showing, and I'm like, Lord, in the name of Jesus, like I'm confused right now why Kendall is doing all this type of stuff. And so I had to ban Kendall from TikTok, and she has literally been devastated. Probably what, about 8-9 months now since it's been that I've had to ban her. And she always asks, and she's always upset because she can't have TikTok. And then of course Julian has TikTok, and how come I can't have TikTok? And my pat answer is, you're just too young. You're too young for TikTok. At the end of the day, you're just too young. And so what?
Continue.
But it's not even out. I don't understand why I'm doing all the talking. I'm a hush now, so you can talk.
I mean, you was telling a story.
I was. I'm done.
But I really want to know, when you talk about social media, because we have separate pages. Like I see couples with the same page, so it'll be like, just hypothetically, this is nobody that I know. So when I say these names, don't be like, who is that?
And let me go look them
so
up.
Like it'll be like Terrence and Keisha Jones Facebook. And it's like, it used to be Terrence Facebook, Keisha Jones Facebook. So I always wonder, like, what
happened?
Yeah, what happened, or what makes you have a single Facebook page or a single social media page. And the other part of it is pictures and posts. Like, I'm not a big, like, I'll post sometimes, but I'm not a big picture person. So I love my boo.
Hey, wait.
But what?
Lene, you crazy.
If they share a page, there's definitely cheating. Yikes! All right, okay, Lene, that's okay. Why do y'all share Facebook pages? We don't.
I don't think she asking us. I think she just saying.
Oh, just in general. Yeah, like I always like Lene. That's honestly the first thing that I think too But then I'm
Yep.
like, some people might just like it. When people share a Facebook account, I immediately think they don't trust each other.
Look, everybody's
Cheated,
saying
cheated,
cheating.
cheated. Lene is right. All
Yep.
right, well, we got our answer, America. All right, or Akron, or whoever watching.
Okay, so I look
Wow.
at it differently though. I do
Okay, well,
think
are you about to do something?
depending on the family, I do think it might have been, I won't even say necessarily cheating. It could be, okay, put it this way. Y'all know how many times I'm on Facebook and I'm scrolling and I'll see a half naked woman and I see husbands liking the picture? It could simply be stuff like that.
Yeah, but is that a reason to share to like have a page to share a page? Because I mean, really, I think that go back to, dang, you're very adamant about that, Ashanti Monroe. But I mean, it go back to what he said, like the trust stuff. Then
Yeah.
that stuff you do as a kid. We too grown to share social media. That's what I think too. I mean, just my opinion on it. Like, because okay, like if and this has happened before. Like Tia's like, I see you liking some of her pictures, and I'm like, my bad. So I just stopped liking the pictures. Like I didn't feel like there was a need to like, okay, let's share this Facebook
I feel
page.
like he kind of just put me out there, like maybe I'm this crazy woman that don't want him
I
to
didn't
like
even
stuff.
say nothing like that. Really, really, they probably looking at me like, Negro, why you like? I mean,
Okay,
I mean,
take
brother,
that.
why you liking all these pictures? But at the end of the day, it was just a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like a boom, boom. Hey, I see you liked a few of her pictures, and I'm like, okay, clearly I've liked too many of this person's pictures. Let me stop liking these pictures. But there was never a discussion like, hey, we need the same page. The married DMs be popping. I got you, Tia. Dana, sit this one out.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hold on, what did it say? He did. He did.
Exactly. I feel like
I did not. I did not. That was not the purpose.
Well, you gotta better explain what you was just trying to say.
No, I just said what I was trying to say. I'm saying like, never mind.
Come on.
No, because
this is Payne Reality.
I know, but I said what I was trying to say. Like,
okay.
you felt like I was, I guess, liking too many pictures from this individual. We had the conversation. I stopped liking pictures from the individual.
Because you see what he's saying though is
what you saying? All right, go ahead.
It was an individual. Now, okay, if I'm scrolling through Facebook and I repeatedly see you liking one, and I can understand, oh, that's my homie, like I do that. But if I'm every single time this person posts a picture, like,
now you
like
every time.
I'll just play it. But I'm just saying that was why that conversation came up.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't a conversation that wasn't warranted. Like, if that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying we never got to the point where we felt like, hey, we got to share a Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
yeah,
okay, you doing way too much on Facebook. If that's the case, I'd rather it be like, hey, you just shut down your Facebook page. What?
She like her name, Payne Reality.
Oh, thank you. I came up with that. Not.
Okay, I was about to say.
But no, for real, like,
wait, look what Lene said. That's actually true.
He didn't love it. There's a difference.
So between like and loving.
See, there you go.
I mean, I agree with that. I do.
But at the end of the day, like I said, I didn't have a problem with the conversation. So I'm like, okay, doing a little too much.
We communicate.
Yeah. I just feel like if it get to the point where you think we have to share a social media page, I just wouldn't be on that social media platform. You know what I mean? Like, I just, because it's just, and like you said, the first thought that come to my mind when I see somebody like Jim and Tammy Baker, Facebook.
No, but you know what? A lot of pastors do that with their wives.
I mean, I get it, but what I'm saying is, like, if yesterday it was Jim Baker on Facebook and it was Tammy Baker on Facebook,
okay,
and then,
I got you. If it started out
tomorrow,
that
it's like Jim, and it's like, oh, okay, one of them done something to make the other one like, no, we gonna share this. Like Lene said, if them DMs is popping, we gonna share this so I can respond to them DMs.
Yeah,
because I don't know what you gonna say.
Communication and trust is key.
It is.
And I do think a lot of times when you suddenly see that shift, there has been an issue that now we're like, well, let's share. I To be perfectly honest with y'all, I would never want to share the same like Facebook page with,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely not,
Mm-hmm.
because so I post on social media, for business reasons, different things like that. Jew does not post.
Not at all.
It,
Well, sometimes.
yes, ma'am,
Oh
you
my
sure
gosh, your daughter.
can. um Jew does not. Jew don't post. Like, so on my birthday, I be like, "Where's my post at?"
That was gonna be my next
Okay,
question.
start
That
talking
was
about
gonna
it.
be my
Talk
next
about it.
question. Like, because I'm not a big poster as or whatever you want, tweeter, poster, Facebook,
You
Instagram.
don't even got Twitter, and you
I think
said,
I do. I
"Do
do.
you?"
Yeah. I got all of them. I don't be on them.
Wow, what y'all? I'm learning stuff I ain't never knew. I know he
But
had.
that but see, but that's the question is like, okay, so do you get offended if your partner or your mate isn't the type of person to post? My
Mm-hmm.
rule with social media is I always assume my pastor will see it. I see you, Sean. Me too, bro. Me too.
Hey, 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 hey. Thank
So
you,
did
Lene.
you tell
Yeah, I
Markeisha
told her she could
she
share it.
okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Would you post your wife? I do. It,
When?
it might be the
When?
same post from 2-3
Exactly.
years
So
ago,
first
but
of
it's
all, I
come
was
on,
like,
man.
I had to send him. I'm on Facebook this one day. What
Yeah,
was it? Our
yeah.
anniversary or something like
Oh no,
that?
I always post about
No, you
that.
don't.
I don't.
Exactly. And so I'm just the scrolling, and I was like, first of all, he didn't even tag me in it, so I could go make the appropriate kissy faces and all of that type of stuff. He didn't even tag me. He reshared a post from 3 years ago talking about happy anniversary.
Tia, Tia, Tia.
Absolutely not. No,
Because
sir.
look, because you already know. Like
Post your wife, sir.
I seen it. Hold on, who
That's
was
new.
that?
Give her a fresh post, sir.
Um, hey
Look,
Sean,
see
stay
that
out of
they're
this.
coming in.
Hey, stay out of this. I do.
Reposts don't count.
I do. Yes, they
No,
do,
they
man.
don't.
Yes,
Not
they
not for
do.
like an anniversary or a
Oh my
birthday. It does
goodness.
not count. No.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
Sean said, "Post your wife, Jew."
I do. I'm
I
see.
post
There's
him
that.
all
That
the
right, but
time.
that's the imbalance. That's the. I mean, it just.
Jasmine need to see a post tomorrow.
All right, you will too.
It's gonna be one that he reshared,
It
or
ain't. No,
it's
it
gonna
ain't. It's
be
gonna be a
a pic.
brand new one.
It's gonna be a picture that I would never in a million years
Here
post of
you go.
myself. I'm
Here
just
you
saying,
go. All right.
there's difference. It's a
Okay.
difference.
All right. Wait. I'm gonna post a baby picture.
Post your love for your wife. I was a cute baby, so I don't mind that.
Oh, y'all. See, y'all. Never mind. Then y'all already
Look,
took.
exactly.
Y'all are
I
y'all.
like that, Lene. I don't need them still posts. He be.
Okay, so basically what I'm getting is there that's an issue.
I've always said that. First of all, I've always told him that's an issue for me.
No, you haven't said
I
it was an
have.
issue.
I believe I have.
Uh-uh. All right, so that's
That's actually
okay,
true,
but that's
though.
what I'm saying. Like I don't know what I'm saying. All right, it's an issue. All right,
Oh wait, let's see.
what Ruben say?
He basically said if I'm comprehension, basically.
What was you about to say? If you was talking all day and I don't
No, I was
comprehend?
saying like if
Oh,
you haven't for some reason you has not picked up yet that I feel some type of way when he reposting these still posts because I be going all out. Like I mean I post you all the time. Like I will do that. Not to mention his what's your love language?
I don't know.
How this is a problem here. So his love
Oh
language,
my goodness.
you don't want me to tell your love language?
That's your business. This is reality.
His love, you know, using my words against me.
Oh my
His love
goodness.
language is words of affirmation. So that is actually one reason why I always post stuff about him on Facebook because his love language is words of affirmation. So I feel like because we have a social platform, I am going to throw him out on social media when he get his accomplishments at work and different stuff like that. I want to make sure that I'm putting it out there because I believe like he deserve to men always do, But I believe he deserves that. I believe as his wife, it's my responsibility to make sure that I'm highlighting all of the good stuff that he's doing.
Thank you, Joe.
We ain't showed Joe's comment yet, so you can't be going ahead. Like that's cheating.
All right. Men
We
always pick the worst picture.
Yes, they do.
My 6-year-old daughter just told me I didn't take good pictures, so that's probably correct.
He don't, and they be blurry.
That's what she told me. This isn't a good one. Laid on the couch mad.
I don't blame her. But so with his love language being words of affirmation, that is one reason why I use social media. Like I tell him as well, but I use social media because he does not. And so I feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna post it on social media that you got a promotion at your job, or when he was at Kent State, I'm like, listen, that's a good thing for our family. Our kids can go to school for free. Like it's all these little things, and I'd be like, can you share this for me?
I share posts. I do share posts. I don't share posts.
Yeah, after I had to keep telling you, can you share
No,
this,
I
please?
share posts. Maybe not immediately, but immediately. Like just slower than immediately. But I share posts.
She's agreeing with Ruben that comprehension is key.
It is.
It is. I agree.
Now can we get to Joe's comment?
Just because he was in favor of
thank
you.
you, Joe. Get off Jew's back. Thank you, Joe. Oh my goodness, that's your daughter.
Yes, a Woman Crush Wednesday post.
Oh,
see, these are good reasons to use social media. Not every reason you use social media is a bad reason, especially because we happen to.
I don't say they bad reasons.
You need to be with the times.
I guess.
I'm gonna let you continue to have this conversation because Kendall is screaming right now because she's in the bathroom. So Jew is gonna continue and he's gonna keep showing y'all's comments.
I'm gonna keep showing y'all comments. Anybody whose comment don't agree with me will not be shared. Just so you know. All right, who is this? Give her a random. Okay. All right, Lene. All right, you didn't told me a lot to do. I'm gonna go ahead and give her. Well, Wednesday. What's today? Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, but see now if I do it, she can be like, you only doing it because. All right.
Don't be doing me like that because
I didn't.
in the camera.
See, Lewis, thank you. We love our woman, but we just don't post them a lot. Thank you. Sometimes we just don't social media it up. But seeing as how it's becoming, you can unplug the light. They can't see me.
Hey, what's wrong with you, man?
Nothing. You all right? They're gonna be like, yeah, you disappeared for a minute. He knows now, Tia. Give him a break. From my new best friend, Paula. Thank you, Paula. All right, Sean, you got to pick up what she's putting down. Sean, man, you're gonna have a talk, man. Because I get it. All right, I gotta post more. I have to post more. I get it. Oh Lord, here come Ashanti again, agreeing with Lene on the Woman Crush Wednesday. But I still got time. I'm gonna get one in before midnight.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, there you go, clapping, Lene. She must be clapping because I said I'm gonna do a Wednesday, Woman Crush Wednesday.
I've never had a Woman Crush Wednesday. This is the time like y'all would hear crickets. We're gonna be silent for a few seconds because I've never had a Woman Crush Wednesday. I'm gonna get one of those things that make the weird sounds when we doing these lives. Right now would have been crickets. Crickets, 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 crickets. How long we been married? How long we been married?
Huh?
How long we been married?
Going on some years.
So we will be married 13 years, y'all.
Be on the lookout for my anniversary post.
13 years in September. And I'm still on it. I have never had a Woman Crush Wednesday post.
I got you. I got you. I got
We
you.
gonna see.
We gonna see. What did I say? Gradually, not immediately. See?
Let's see.
Yeah, see, but Paula said, give me a break.
You going back to old stuff. I already showed
That's
that.
the very next comment.
It is not. I already showed that one.
Uh-oh.
See?
I shouldn't have picked this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny about to go talk to James. My bad, James. My bad, brother. It's not my
Thank you,
fault.
Paula. I really
It
feel
is,
like
Paula. It is.
because he the one picked this topic today too.
I did too, and I shouldn't have.
I know because you ain't know you was
Because
gonna be
y'all is
put on
letting me
blast for
have
never
it.
giving me a woman crush
I know.
Wednesday.
You know, you my crush every day.
Don't
Oh,
absolutely
yeah. No,
no.
no.
No, you
That don't
can't use
work.
you
Oh,
no
you
not
know
right
it. You
now.
know it. You know it.
You
You
can't
know
use
it.
that right now. Oh God, this is not the appropriate time for
That
you to
is why
try
I
that.
don't do Wednesday because she's my crush every day.
You know what,
Now,
y'all
Sean,
just
I'm picking up what she laying down, my guy.
I feel like we not.
Mm.
So is Jew a great husband? You feel like you're a great husband?
Somebody asked that.
No, she said it seems like he's a great husband.
Oh, well, I mean, go on and assume then, Paula.
You know
You
what?
you can't ask me if I'm a great husband. What husband gonna be like? No, I ain't that great.
You would be surprised.
Oh well, it ain't me. So,
You never know,
hey,
man.
well, it ain't me. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the
See,
truth,
look,
Paula.
Jasmine actually
Hold
that
on,
was
Lene. You
good.
talking about boo? Oh, Lene, you can't boo that. You knew that was tight.
Jasmine said that was a good one.
See, boom, told you.
No, I feel like that was inappropriate. You Candace look. Yeah, that's funny.
Yes, I'm still gonna get you the.
You done got
What is
you
it?
done got James in trouble.
See? Oh my goodness, she going on strike. I don't even want to know what that means.
Yep, not at all.
Oh my good. Hey, y'all are funny for real.
That's
Oh,
because you came up with a good. This is a very good topic.
it is. It's very
And a
interesting.
lot of people don't assume that this is the type of stuff that you're going to talk about when you talk about social media and the family. Who knew we was going to end up talking about this issue that I have because I ain't never been a woman crush Wednesday.
You gonna be my woman crush Wednesday.
Y'all, guess how many times I made him my man crush Monday?
Twice. I don't know how many.
A lot.
You serious?
We've been married almost 13 years.
And that don't pop up in my memories.
Hey, we just gonna move on.
Oh,
Hey
now we gonna move
Janessa.
on.
Hey girl.
All right.
We gonna
Good
we
evening.
gonna move on.
All right, that's cool.
Oh yes. Look at that. You messed yourself up.
What church you go to, Ashanti?
I don't even understand
I
what
don't
they got to
either,
do
but
with
this
anything.
is no. I don't. We ain't gonna be on Wednesdays at 9 no more, Ashanti.
Yes, we are.
For you, it's Thursdays at 2 p.m.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you.
Thank
I've
you,
known him.
Paula.
I've known you what more than half my life.
Yeah. From the moment, never mind. We ain't even gonna.
We-
We ain't
let's
even gonna
not.
revisit that. We just gonna stay on
We're not
topic.
going to
We are
revisit
not.
that. He was
Don't
stalking
do it.
me in his
Don't do it. There you
dreams.
go. All right.
I'm just saying you had a dream. So
One
you
day
were
we're gonna have.
stalking
One
me.
day we're gonna have Shirley on here, and she gonna talk about the first time you came to Akron. You was like, it's my husband.
She goes to the bush. Thank you very much.
You do go to the bush.
Now, so let's just talk about
So I'll
the
see you
burning
Sunday.
bush. He threatened you, Ashanti, because that's where Paula said we are an amazing couple. We met at the burning bush. Outside of the
Who
years
met at the
previous,
burning bush?
outside of the years the new us met at the burning bush.
Uh,
This is after I decided that I needed to really get my relationship back with God.
what do this got to do with social media?
She said she go to the bush. I figured I was just gonna talk.
No, we talking about social media right now.
Well, okay.
So we came to two conclusions. Well, one, a lot of people think it's weird or something went on if people sharing Facebook
You
page
changed
or
that
social
real
media
quick.
pages. And then two, even if
We met at Akron U.
Akron you, yeah, playing spades.
We that was our first episode. Please go back because he owns some trash right
Oh
now.
my goodness. All I said was playing spades. That's all I said. I didn't say how it went.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
say anything.
All right.
So we've established
Yes, he
that
did.
a lot of people think it's weird. Wow.
You got to finish. You're losing
Wow.
train.
Okay, so a lot of people think it's weird when couples share a single Facebook page for the most part. Obviously, sometimes like celebrities and stuff do that, different stuff. But for the most part, if you go from individual to a shared page, most people say it's cheating or something going on, trust issue, something. Secondly, we established that even if you're not a social media person, if your wife, your husband, or your partner is a social media person, they like to see posts as well about them. I got you. I got it. That's what we come to. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I really like how this conversation ended up going because I'm pretty sure that was not his intent when he came up with
I
this
mean,
topic.
I didn't know where it would go. I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I just set my timer, set my alarm for every day, throw up a everyday, I don't even know what to call it, everyday
What did you
woman
call
crush
it?
every day
Yeah.
post, and then we'll just go from there.
Hmm.
Have we established that it's hard and you cannot keep kids from social media? Did we establish that?
In this day and age, absolutely.
Because that's yeah. And I mean, honestly, like it's kind of refreshing though. Like, yeah, Kendall wants to be on TikTok and stuff.
Wait.
But what?
Destiny.
Oh, never mind. I'm. Oh, that's what it's called,
Yep.
Destiny. Woman
Woman
crush
crush
every
every
day.
day.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Joe Bergen. Joe got a name that we can always say his whole name
Joe
too.
Bergen, he do.
Joe Bergen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You don't never just say Joe.
Never
Yeah,
do.
you say Joe Bergen.
Joe
Yeah.
Bergen. I call him
Sure.
Joseph
Yeah.
Bergen.
Yeah. See, there the whole government.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because his name really is Joseph.
It is. It is.
You
You
know,
gotta
people
say the
call
whole
me
name.
Tia Payne all the time,
That's
like
good.
in the streets. People
He
be like,
called
"Hey,
you Tia
Steve."
Payne.
I know.
Joseph Bergen. Yeah.
That's why I started calling him that.
Joe Bergen. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sometimes you got that. All right.
Sometimes you do.
So is there a way? I know this day and age is social media driven. Is there a way to monitor that or to make sure that if you don't want your kids on social media, man, look, man, don't do don't do that, man.
We ain't gonna talk about Jews stalking, y'all. We
Yeah,
gonna
we
leave him
definitely not.
alone.
We definitely not. I
Oh
need
yeah,
to
that would be
just
dope.
bring
Why? Because we would gang up on y'all?
probably.
No, we would be amazing wives. Okay,
Y'all are amazing
I
wives.
know.
That don't mean y'all wouldn't gang up on us if we had the show.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's possible.
I'm sure.
And both of y'all got bald heads. Go
Here
figure.
we go with this.
Okay, I'm done. Go
You
ahead.
seen all that hair Kendall got? I had to make sacrifices.
Y'all see these waves? I have to keep reminding him about that
What are you reminding me for? I don't have any
because
hair.
that's why they got the hair.
Oh, because of your hair?
Because my hair.
No, it's because I don't have any, so I had to make a sacrifice. Now they got a lot. I have none.
That works too.
It do.
That works. Okay, finish.
All right. So what was I talking about?
I have no idea.
Me either. All right. Is there a way to monitor or to make sure if you don't want your kids on social media that they don't get on social media or that they're at least like, I don't know, I don't want to say like kid friendly content, so to speak. Like, yeah, kids grow when they're teenagers and stuff like that, but how do you monitor that? Like, what do you without being too.
Before we shift and talk about that,
Oh, he knew what he wanted and went after it way better. We might as well end the show right now because Sean just dropped the mic.
he actually did, but he actually reinforced also that you were stalking me. Kids are very sneaky. We have shifted.
They are sneaky.
They are very sneaky. That was a really big thing in our house with kids being sneaky. And I won't even just talk about our older one. Even with Julian and Kendall is clearly growing up in a very social media friendly age. Very so they're always interested in what new thing because they have tablets, we got wi-fi and we got all of this stuff, and so they are always interested in what new thing they can be. But that brings me back to my original thought earlier about Kindle excuse me, on and some of the stuff that I had found on her tablet at such a young age. And as parents, I feel like we got to be very intentional about making sure we're checking phones, making sure we're checking tablets. There's so many predators and so many people doing all this like crazy stuff nowadays that I feel like as a parent, if you're not doing those things, then something's wrong. Like that has to be part of your daily. Like we didn't do locked doors in our house. We don't do locked doors. No.
Like the dude on Friday. No more locked doors.
Yes. Like we not you watch too much
Yeah, I
TV,
was just
dude.
saying that's the first thing I thought of.
Like we're not doing,
Right,
locked doors. Like
right.
if I need to come in your room, I need to come in your room. Like what's going on? What I was that parent. This is what I told my kids. Listen, I've been a youth advocate for a whole bunch of years. And so one area where when I would go to the schools, we would always talk about sexting. That was the number one thing that kids always talked about. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. What you mean we can't send pictures? Okay, if you want to produce child porn and potentially end up being a sex offender and going to jail, hey, I'm just here to teach you that it's illegal. I always used to tell my kids, I'm the parent that if I find it in your phone, I'm going to the police on you and the person you sent it to. Because at what point, if I'm telling you this, I can give you literature about sexting and all of this other type of stuff. And most kids, listen, I've worked with kids who did sexting and they were charged. They had to register as depending on the age, you have to register as a sex offender for sexting. So it was a conversation that we consistently had to have with our kids, consistently making sure we're checking. I don't know how old some of these people is, that y'all texting and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm following up. I'm looking. Man, I can't wait till they get a girl. Listen, hey, so what was this like a couple years ago? So we used to when we said shut down at 10, that included our kids. Like I made my kids turn their phones in at 10 o'clock. And so a few years ago, Janai posted this video on what was that? What is it called? TikTok. She posted the video on TikTok. First of all, the video was funny to me because I don't understand why you upset about me taking your phone. But she was clearly upset about it. So she made this little TikTok video that, to put it mildly, just got a lot of attention. And because she was 16 at the time. And I don't care. I don't care that you're 16 and I take your phone at 10 o'clock. Yes, me and you would sit up there and go through their text messages and see what they were talking about. Who were you talking to? What does that mean? Yes, we learned the lingo. Both of us are youth advocates. We learned the lingo. We learned what this word meant. We learned what these hashtags meant. We learned all of those things because these kids, they do all kind of stuff that they probably should not be doing. You want to read his comment?
Yeah, have to be upfront and communicate. No social media till we say it's okay. You can only watch what we approve. The internet is trying to make these kids grow up faster than they should.
Yep, I agree.
I agree. That's definitely true. Can I go back for a second?
Yeah.
Ashanti, you said that when Snapchat came, that was a problem in your house. Can you just talk like a little bit about that? It's cool. It's cool.
I know I'm a highlighter comment so people would know what you're talking about.
Oh,
you can do that.
Oh, yeah. Just kind of like what made that a problem more so than like Facebook or stuff that was out before that.
Okay, I'll wait. Yes, thank you. Taking kids' phones, shutting them down is a necessity. And one, so listen, when Jalen and I was 18, I'm that involved parent. I'm going up to the school when they call me. I don't believe my kids are angels. I'm not saying I believe they are out here just doing all kind of craziness. So when the school calls me or something like that, I've always let them know, if you got to call me, please call me. I'm not that parent that's going to come up here and be trying to fight y'all because you had to correct my kid. I'm not that parent. I'm the parent that if you tell me something my kids did, listen, I know my kids. I know what they're going to do, and I definitely know what they're not going to do. And sometimes, you got to be that parent. So I get a call from their school. Jalen and Janai sleep in class at 18. They're sleeping class. Oh, y'all sleep in class? Why are y'all sleeping class? Well, okay, I had let up the reins. I wasn't taking phones no more. You best believe when I found that out, Jalen and Janai was putting them phones on my banister in my bedroom at 10 o'clock at night. We don't sleep in school. You're not on social media. You're not. FaceTime is social media nowadays. The way these people just call you on, why are you calling me on FaceTime? Can you warn me? You don't know what I'm doing, and you're just calling me on FaceTime. But all day long, the one day I walk in the room and y'all snoring together. I was very confused. But that lets me know that now I need to tighten it back up and I need to start taking these phones again because y'all doing just a little too much, especially now your school is being, messed up because you're sleeping in school instead of, doing what you got to do. Yes, consistency is key. I'm gonna just skip over her comment because I know what she laughing about. Because the stuff was gone within 24 hours, so I couldn't keep up. Granted, he wasn't doing anything too crazy, but I could always see what was going on. So I made him be friends with people I knew so they could check too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
See, but that's the funny part is we never made our kids be friends with people, but just them being them, they would be friends with people and still
And I
put
didn't
like
think about
crazy
it.
stuff up,
Yeah.
and then wonder how we would know or like ask like, why are you posting that? Or I thought you weren't supposed to be on social media. And they're like, I'm not. Oh, okay.
I mean, I think they learned a little bit better now, but back then, no. It's almost like you have to withhold the cell phone until the parent believes that the child or teen is responsible enough. I know that we give it to them for security purposes, but maybe put a time limit on certain apps and don't allow them. Yes, we did that. We definitely did that. This is another reason why I appreciate iPhones. Now, I never had the experience with when I was doing Android. Like it would be certain apps that I would put on their phone where I could just, I'm looking at text message and stuff. So when I switched the whole family to iPhone, we I was so excited when they finally put what parental controls or whatever it was that they put in place where we could literally shut down their phones. Like you can't do nothing unless I want you to just talk to me and you. You can text us. You can call us. No, you're not calling nobody else after certain times. So we did. We put all type of what do they call it? The time something or the other.
Restraints or
Yeah,
something like
that
that.
iPhone got now. So we put time like, and we would be, it's late, and when we get in a little request, can I have 15 more minutes of time? Absolutely not. It's time to be in the bed. It's time for you to do something different than being on your phone. So yeah, we Kendall over here messing with stuff. So yeah, we've done a little bit of everything. If you click on it, you can show the comment.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on.
She laughing
I
because she
know that's why I
remembered.
skipped that one because she
Right.
laughing at Teresa's comment. Hey, he said they don't want a mad Jew. Chill out, Louis, man. I left them days behind.
Oh wait, we seen that one.
I mean,
Period.
so look, go to that one. So you made your daughter
Yeah,
put your
I did
email and
that too.
everything,
I did
so
that with
you'll get all
Janai.
her notifications.
Janai,
All right.
Kendall, turn that light back on.
Lene said, "Teach me. Teach you what, Lene?"
Yeah, be like different stuff that you can do when these kids be, sneaking, doing all kind of stuff.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. It's Hold on, I'm about to find it now. Matter of fact, what it's called.
all right. She gonna find what that's called. We got like 7 more minutes. So while she looking for that, if anybody else got any ideas, but like y'all
Screen
said,
time.
it's
Screen time.
it's called screen time.
Yep. Go in y'all settings, but you got to make sure you got like a family account. So all of the kids was on our family account under my iCloud, and so you go into screen time, and like I don't know if y'all can see this.
She might have to send y'all this in a separate text.
Whatever under here is like the people in our family thing, and so you can go on each kid under the family, and you can put like different stuff in place for each kid. So of course Julian and Kendall's was different than so, of course Julian and Kendall's was different than some of the stuff that we put in place for Jalen and Janai, but everybody had something. Everybody something ended at different times. Like with Julian and Kendall, they had earlier bedtime, so an hour before their bedtime, stuff started shutting down. Jalen and Janai's was different, so everybody had different things that I put in place.
Keisha wanted too.
I sure will. Is honestly is if you got now I know iPhones. Now when I had Android, there was this app. I can't remember the name of it. It was actually much better than iPhone. iPhone has come a long way. Don't get me wrong. But in the one where that I bought for and when we had Androids, like I could see their text messages. I appreciated that. That's how I knew a lot of stuff was going on, is because I could read the actual text message. Now I just take a phone if I got to take a phone, but then, I could just go on there and see what type of text messages and stuff that they were sending. So communicating expectations is key. If you break our trust, yep. I agree. Having a phone is a luxury. That's why I've been telling my friends lately, like, our kids are very privileged. Like, y'all got the latest iPhones just like I got the latest
No,
iPhone.
no, 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 no. I totally agree. But our kids are funny because when we had to take their phone, our oldest were paying their bill.
Oh, yeah, they was.
And they like, you can't take my phone. I'll pay the bill.
I don't care.
And
You
we
live in
like,
my house.
yeah, that really doesn't
How
matter.
you gonna charge your phone if you don't live here?
Hey, but that's the mindset though. But we got like 5 minutes.
Y'all see Jew is monitoring this time because he don't like to talk.
I ain't about not liking to talk. I want to be punctual. Start on time, end on time. You have closing remarks, dear. And 11 at 9 years old, huh?
That's still fairly new.
Ironic is that our daughter just said, "Can she get one at 9?"
I don't understand where that came. You're not. Oh wait, she's sitting over there.
Sitting right there. She know.
I have to be mindful of what I say around that child because she will remember and she will come have the conversation. She gonna have a conversation with me like, "Mommy, when you and Daddy were on that thing and y'all were talking, I heard you say I wasn't getting a phone at 9. But you remember the other day you said you would think about it, right?" She's gonna have this conversation. See, she's looking at me. She's gonna have this conversation. I absolutely
you
know.
gotta give some closing remarks.
Wait, what time is it?
56.
I feel like we've been vibing tonight, y'all. We've had very good commentary and conversation, and I really feel like you're trying to end it
because we say we go 9 to 10.
I know.
So we don't. I told you we're those folks. We want to start
exactly. I'm gonna tell her she need to be like Stella. You need to be like Stella. It doesn't happen to middle school. Bye, Ashanti. I'm gonna just hide your comment real quick. So I don't know what closing comments I have today. I'm actually, I don't know. You go first. Maybe it'll inspire me.
All right. Thanks everybody for your input.
I thought it was gonna be a prolific.
No need for anything prolific. I mean, I'm gonna get on my WCE. I guess that's what it was.
Crush every day.
Yes. So I'll get on that. I appreciate all the feedback. I also think it's weird when people have one Facebook page, but let people live their life. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Come back next week, Tia, get to pick a topic.
She said,
let's go over a little bit. That's between Tia and America.
Jew will probably go over because why is track on?
Track been on.
You know what? One of these days we gotta have a conversation about TV watching. Yes.
TV watching?
Yes.
That's the topic.
Thanks, Sean. Have a good night as well.
Appreciate you, bro.
So yes, we really do try to be on time.
He old and tired.
He.
You gonna point to me? I see it saying he.
Oh, I just had to make sure
she's a hater.
No, she's not.
She is. It's cool though. All right, continue.
We do try our hardest to make sure we just do an hour. Let's see. I had banners up here that I was going to talk about.
Why you ain't talk about them?
I forgot.
Oh.
See, this would have been. We're going to talk about comparison one day.
Comparison what?
Because it was going to lead into social media. Like a lot of families deal with that. Oh, everything that we see on social media.
Okay, so we'll talk. Okay, part 2 next week.
Part 2 next week. We're gonna finish this part 2 next week. That's what we're gonna do. That's good. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! Look, see, that's so wrong. That's so not right.
Because she can see that antsiness.
No, but it's not right because we've been ending at 10 the whole time. I can see if we've been going to 10:30 and I'm like, hey, it's 10 now. Let's go. We've been ending at 10 the whole time.
We've been doing good. So we will see y'all back next week at 9 o'clock with part 2 of this whole conversation. I do have us on YouTube as well.
Notifications.
when honestly, sometimes, as long as you're friends with us, it'll pop up in your notifications that we plan on going live, and then you can set from there. You can like set a reminder on your and your notifications to remind you again when we go. But for lack of a better word, every Wednesday, long as nothing else like getting away, every Wednesday we will be live at 9 o'clock. I do have us as just the podcast, not the video version on Apple Podcasts as well as Google Podcasts. So we are on there. So if you need to playback or y'all just want to sit back and laugh again because he be doing some stuff, you can listen to it or you can just come see the live version of it again as well.
Be on
So
the lookout for our Facebook page. We might create a Facebook page. Maybe. I don't know. TL monitor. So good night.
wow, y'all. So yes, guys, we will be back next
You
week.
definitely have to monitor that.
But you met.
I know.
It's a whole nother conversation.
I know. But
We'll
I'm
be
just
back
saying because it's another platform for people to ask more questions or give more feedback and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be back next week at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. One thing y'all can always do is send us questions that y'all think blended families deal with, or just families in general, because this is actually more. It talks about some of the things that we've dealt with in our family personally. But if y'all got ideas that y'all want us to kind of talk about, so we can laugh at Jew and some of the stuff that he say, send them my way. But until then, we will see you guys next week.
Peace.
Bye bye.